Hi there, I am live, I'm exhausted. This one's gonna be quick. And I'm starving. I've yet to eat today. I went to work, haven't even had my tea. So I figured I'd come in here, make a quick video. Uh, First off, well, thank you to all my Patreon supporters out there that are still supporting me. And thank you to all the movie club guys here. You guys rock. Hey, Tatooch, welcome. I got the tracking thing, by the way. Thank you. But I will let you know when it gets here, so that you're here when I do the unboxing, when I do the live unboxing. I was asked yesterday if I'd put up like an Amazon wish list type of thing. Hey, Xteen, welcome. So I did. I put that up on my last video, and I put it up on my Twitter, but I don't think anybody knows. But it's there anyway for anybody that wants to. Thank you in advance. So this was a Scream Factory one that I've been wanting for a long time. It's me. Hey, Mary, welcome. It's definitely me. And so I haven't taken it out of its plastic yet. I just literally just cut the bag before I came down here. So this is one of the ones going out of print on the first list. That Scream Factory, there's two lists. There's the original list, and then there was a second list that came in after that. So obviously this is not I'm Madman because I couldn't get that one. But I got the double feature of Destroyer and Edge of Sanity. So this is in a way, this is an Anthony Perkins double feature. He is in both of these films. I really do like Edge of Sanity. It's a really different take on kind of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde meets Jack the Ripper. If you haven't seen it, it's a really fun film. Perkins does a great job in the role. And I've been wanting this for ages, guys. At the time that I went to get this, this was literally the last of the copies that were available from where I got it at. So I was very excited about that. I'm trying to mark things off that list now, but it's going to be a bit more than likely before I can get another one. So here we go, and I'm not sure what the inside is going to be. Okay, so there's artwork from both the films. Well, there's pictures from both the films on the inside. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen Destroyer. I do know Edge of Sandy pretty well. So Destroyer, if I remember correctly, has Lyle Zato in it, who acted in a short-lived Canadian TV series called Learning the Ropes. That one of the stars of Degrassi Junior High left Degrassi Junior High to act in that show. Little trivia fact there. So if you have never seen these, oh, of course, mocking me and my inability to find I'm Madman is Clayton Rohner, who is right there in this picture. So that is Clayton Rohner. He will be in the April Fool's Day one that's coming out next year, and he is also one of the stars of I'm Madman. And apparently he's in this too. So he was getting around in horror films back in the day. He's one of those 80s actors, like when you see him, you know him immediately. I think her name was Nicole. She was kind of like, she started out as kind of like the kind of like a bitchier character, kind of like, but then you found out that like there's deeper subtext, her to her character, and she did like the campaign about if you watched Degrassi Junior High, basically she did that campaign about vote for Nicole, I'll give you a kiss type of thing. So she left Degrassi Junior High to go on and learn the ropes. That's right, he wasn't one of the boys. Just one of the boys too, wasn't he? Man, he's in a lot of stuff. He was younger in Just One of the Boys though, if I remember correctly. It would have had to be, because this was done in '88, so that was done before then, I think. Now, Edge of Sandy is a more like insane. It's worth it. I mean, I went back and watched it again, and I actually still liked it because I have epilepsy, and that show was the first place and the only place I think that I've seen representation for me when I was a teenager. Salute. So so Caitlin on that had epilepsy as well. Hey, Rich, I got one of the list. This was one I was really worried I wasn't going to be able to get. This was high on my want list of ones that I needed. And actually, there's more in like, aside from like, I'm trying to think, aside from I Madman on its own, there's more of the double features that I need than than the regular releases. That's it, Blue. I have a secret thing going with your workplace. Actually, I just literally I got off work. I came home. This has been my and was not a great day at work. Uh, I realized I should have done the litter yesterday. Nice. Oh, Demented too. That's another one I need. And I didn't, so I came to the door, immediately came down and did the litter. Haven't ate yet. Haven't had any tea. Straight to this for you guys as soon as the litter was done. So you guys took precedent. Understand that. Uh, I will be doing this week a Criterion video. Well, kind of the week coming up, Criterion video, and you guys make it worth it. To be completely honest, and I will be looking as we're getting in. We're going to be looking more into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff as well, and we'll talk about the Severance stuff, and we'll get to some other things as well throughout the next week or two. But I know a lot of you guys are excited where Criterion started their sale, so we will be talking about that as well, either this weekend or the very latest, early next week, probably this weekend actually. But I am super excited. So, as everybody guessed, Arrow dropped the announcement. Edge of the Axe is coming to Arrow Video, not coming in a Jose Larraz Volume 2 set, but it's getting its very own dedicated release. If you've ever seen the film, or if you know what the film is, you're probably pretty excited about the fact that it's getting its own release as opposed to just being shoved in a box set with something else. I think they have enough Larraz films, and I hope I'm really pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. I'm probably butchering it. You guys can let me know. That we'll see another box set come from. And I did like the first box set, by the way. Now I'm going to open this up just in case I missed any comments, because sometimes this here doesn't pop comments up on the screen. The Universal Monsters Blu-ray. That's the 30 movie one. That is so sweet. I need to pick that up down the road. I got the Essential Collection, and I got most of them on on DVD, but I really need to upgrade that one to blue. I'm a huge fan of Universal Monsters. Deborah Foreman is in Destroyer, and when I was young, I was totally in love with Deborah Foreman. And I think it had to do with, do they really? I didn't know that, Dale. With My Chauffeur. My Chauffeur was and actually Vinegar Syndrome put it out. And for the longest time, probably one of their best slipcovers that they had was My Chauffeur. I don't know if it's still available or not, but if you didn't get the Vinegar Syndrome My Chauffeur with the slipcover, at least get My Chauffeur down the road. It is a fantastic film, and much unlike anything Vinegar Syndrome has ever put out. I didn't know they did that, so let me just take a peek, because I am curious. In Morocco right now, it's 1 p.m., and I guess my better half was at the first day of her sister's wedding. All right, so Diabolique DVD, right? I'm sure they'll have it put on their main page. If they don't, that is a massive mistake that I'm sure will get rectified down the road. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, I have seen this. I did not know that was an exclusive cover, though. It is awesome. It looks like cover, guys, for anybody that hasn't seen it. It has been years since I've seen this film. Like years since I've seen the Edge of the Axe. I'll be honest with you. Although I'm a huge fan of Jose Larraz, especially certain films like Symptoms and Black Candles. I really like Black Candles. It's a weird film, but it's kind of fun. I always picture Fry with that, because of that, that meme from Futurama. But I didn't put two and two together when I originally saw the film. I didn't know that that director had made that film, to be honest with you. My shirt today is one of my old shirts. It is the House shirt. Getting pretty faded. Actually, it was pretty faded originally, the style of it. Yes, I did actually, Shans, and that is a great jumping on point there. So they announced 3 titles, and I forgot to talk about that. Thank you so much. Seriously, muchly appreciated. If I can find it. Okay, so we got, okay, some here I'll be able to tell you a bit more about. So, Malabimba, which I showed you guys a shameless edition of recently, I would definitely be upgrading Malabimba. To get the uncut 98-minute version of that film, it's a weird, quirky little film. I enjoy it. I like it a lot, and you guys know this one I'm going to get. And of course, Deadline is a Canucksploitation film. You know I'm down for Canucksploitation. Hands down, really want that one. That is a certain thing. I did not know that John Picard Simone did anything with the Alabama though. Oh, Satan's Blood. Okay, we're talking Satan's Blood. Okay, so Satan's Blood is yes, I'm down for Satan's Blood as well. So there's 4. Okay, Alabama, Satan's Blood, Deadline, and Zombie Island Massacre. Not so much on that one. Not big on the Zombie Island Massacre. So 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? What do you guys want? Which ones are interesting to you guys? I need a haircut so bad. And a beard shape. So you don't want any of them? Hey Emily, welcome. Just unbox this. Won the OP collection. So out of those 4, which ones are you guys interested in? I did not know the Severin put out Alabama actually. That's the other title for that Satan's Baby Doll, isn't it? I'm sure it'll come out eventually, Danuch. Oh, you're going for all of them. I'm iffy on Zombie Island Massacre. I don't remember it. And I think it's a trauma. Oh. Dude, send pizza this way. Have a great night, PlayStation. It's actually listed right above. When I was reading, I thought right after Malabimba, if you go to the Vinegar Syndrome website, like their Facebook page, right after they mention Malabimba, the second paragraph talks about Satan's Blood, and it mentions the guy that worked on John Picard Simone and the guy that worked on another film. Let me go to it. I'll show you. Well, I'll be able to tell you anyway. Carlos Pateros, with a little bit of help from Pieces director Jean Picard Simone, tale of Castle Bloodbound's satanic ritual, Satan's Blood, will be making its U.S. Blu-ray debut in a brand new restoration as part 1 of our several horror-themed box sets, Euro-themed box sets planned for next year. So there's Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so this is a box set. So is Malabimba and Satan's Blood part of a box set then? Is that what's happening here? Wait a minute. Am I going to get Zombie Island Massacre by default? They are working on more. Apparently, the box set that they put out, the first one. And if you haven't got the Anvil Curse collection, get that. It's an amazing set. And make sure you pick up the Angel Trilogy one as well. You'll thank me for it. Yeah, it looks like these aren't just announcing releases that are coming out. These are announcing box sets that are coming out. And a brand new restoration as part of one of several Euro horror themed box sets planned for next year. So I missed out on that the first time that I read this. I do apologize. Obviously, the Canucksploitation will not be part of the of the box set, but you'll have to get it because apparently there is dismemberment by telepathic goat, and you're not going to miss out on dismemberment by telepathic goat. I just missed out on the Black Friday one. I'm going to have to pay the extra bones to get it, I think. I'm going to miss out on the extra slipcover, though, unfortunately. Hey, Wheels. So there you go. Did you realize, Shans, that there was, that they were announcing Euro box sets? Euro horror box sets? That totally passed me by. And I read this through before, but it was when I was at work. But somehow that part of it, went past my radar. Damn. That is good. I cannot wait for Black Friday, by the way. I got that one here somewhere, actually. I'm pretty sure I got that one here. That was put out by, was that the one Arrow put out, or was that the one put out by Raro? Raro. I can't remember. If it's a rare one, I've seen it, but well, Wheels, I picked up one of the out of print Scream Factory editions, and we mentioned that Arrow is coming out with Edge of the Axe with Jose Larraz. It's Blood Underground. Then I'm not. Yes, I think I do actually. I gotta check. But I haven't seen it in a long time, so I honestly can't give you a good good description of it. And we mentioned the Vinegar Syndromes that were announced today, and the fact that they kind of just cleverly just put in a line there that passed me by when I was reading it. That that right out of Vinegar Syndrome's own mouth, it's it's part of one of several Euro horror themed box sets planned for next year. So if you like horror, especially Euro horror, then Vinegar Syndrome is going to be your place to go next year to get some of this stuff. I got the first box set from Vinegar Syndrome, the Anvil Curse Collection. It is freaking gorgeous. I know I need the Angel Trilogy box set as well. I will continue to buy their box sets. That is Severin Wheels, and that is the Bruno Mattei. They're losing the rights to 5 Bruno Mattei films. Whoa. Anywho, this is going to be a short one. We're quiet tonight. Maybe we're all burnt out. You do need that set after the last 31 days. Is it worth it? The Amityville set? To me, 110%. Because I thought they were fun films. The box set is solidly done. Great features and gorgeous presentation as well. But that being said, you gotta like the films. I enjoy the Amityville films. And with the original Scream Factory trilogy and the Amityville Curse Collection, I got the remake here somewhere. All I need is the newer one that came out recently, and then I'll have them all. No, the Omen set, there's only one Omen set to get, and I will be honest with you right now. Scream Factory is the only Omen set to get. There are other Omen sets that are out there. They have must-less feature-wise. They do not include Part 4, and some people say, well, Part 4 is... No, Part 4 is part of it. It's not the complete Omen series if Part 4 is not there. The Omen films weren't a trilogy, it's a quadrilogy. And I'm very OCD about that type of stuff. There's a really cheap Omen box you can get that has a decent, or you can buy the first Omen on its own if that's the only one you want. But I enjoyed all the Omen films. So I recommend saving up bones until you can get the Scream Factory edition and grabbing that one. Two of the bigger box sets that came out in the last couple of months was that actually. They released all 5 Rich in a DVD set a while back, but Scream Factory is the only one to have released in North America anyway, to have released the the Omen series on its in completion. Oh, I only just said that the Zavvi UK have another Arrow 2 for 1 sale. So there's always a lot. And of course, the Criterion sale is going on as well for the Criterion fans out there. And I will be doing a Criterion video very soon. But tonight, guys, tonight I'm exhausted and I'm starving. And all of the chemicals that I used to clean the litter, are drying out my mouth. Maybe I used a bit too much bleach in that, but you know, you got to be safe when it comes to that type of stuff, and keep the kitties safe as well. I got to get the Godzilla set too. It is so cool looking, and I've seen like the artwork on it. It looks amazing. It's huge. It's bigger than my set over there. My Herschel Gordon set. Teal fix it. I hope so. So, I apologize for the shorter video, but tomorrow is I'm working, but I will be off on after I get off tomorrow at 8, and I'm not sure if I get one done tomorrow. If I don't get one done tomorrow, then we'll do one on Sunday or probably talk about Criterion. If anything else, any other news drops, I would definitely let you know. I will put the Amazon wish list on this video, like I said. I put it on the last one. And thank you to everybody out there. I am Aaron. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. This is the movie library. You guys are the movie club. You guys are awesome. You rock. And I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Oh man, I really need this tea.